on the air. But right now, before we get into any of the clips in this case and any of the testimony that you might have missed, it's time to go live to Fairfax County, Virginia, where we have our very own Anjanette Levy, who is outside the courthouse in a very windy, breezy day, I can see, Anjanette. Good morning. Good to see you. What is the latest you have for us?
Well, good morning to you, Jesse. And yes, it's breezy, but guess what? We'll take the breeze because yesterday was just awful. It was muggy. It was hot. It's going to be muggy and hot again. So we'll take the breeze this morning, right? But right now, not a whole lot going on. The attorneys for Johnny Depp arrived just a short time ago. They went into the courthouse, and we haven't heard anything from them. The jury should be resuming deliberations very shortly. Meanwhile, Johnny Depp last night on stage again at the Royal Albert Hall in London with Jeff Beck performing. Kate Moss, I am told, was there as an invited special guest of Johnny Depp. She, of course, was a huge witness in this trial for Johnny Depp, testifying that he never pushed her down a set of stairs or harmed her in any way. Amber Heard, you'll recall, had claimed that she had heard this story about Johnny Depp tossing Kate Moss down the steps, and that's all she could think about during an altercation with Depp at the top of the stairs at his penthouse back in March of 2015. But Kate Moss debunking that claim that Amber Heard had not only made in this trial but also in the UK trial, that Johnny Depp never harmed her. So they dated back in the 90s. I think she said 94 to 97 or 98, somewhere in there. And they're still friends, still very friendly. She testified for him in this trial. She didn't have to do that. So she was at the concert last night. I'm told Sharon Osbourne was also there. Johnny Depp in London performing with Jeff Beck. So not here in Fairfax County, Virginia. There's a friend of Amber Heard's, meanwhile, who has tweeted, been very vocal. Her name is Eve Barlow. She is somebody who was expelled from the courtroom, barred and banned from the courtroom very early in the trial. She's been tweeting that Amber Heard is here waiting for a verdict. She has to wait for a verdict. So that's all we know as far as Amber Heard is concerned.
But no sightings of Amber Heard outside that courthouse. Anjanette, let me ask you this. What is the structure for the jurors in their deliberations? Because it's our understanding they create their own schedule, right? Based on what you saw yesterday, what can we glean on what we can expect today?
Well, it appeared yesterday they started around 9 a.m. It's 9 a.m. Eastern time now here in the United States, and I say that because we have a lot of international viewers watching us. So 9 a.m. Eastern time to our international audience. They should have arrived right now. It was around noon or maybe a little thereafter that I know that they were approached and asked if they wanted to go to lunch. Just FYI, I tweeted this out yesterday. In a lot of trials that we cover, we see where once deliberations begin, sometimes they'll order in the lunch and sometimes even dinner if the jurors are going late into the evening. That's not happening in this trial. The jurors are responsible for their own lunch. So I was told yesterday some of them were seen with lunch boxes. They're taken down to the cafeteria if they want to buy something. They're on their own. The jurors will probably have lunch if they're still deliberating around noon, break for a little lunch, and then resume deliberations. Yesterday they left at 5. So should they deliberate throughout the day today and not reach a verdict, I would assume they're going to be, sounds like they're going to be a 9 to 5 jury. It's a lot of work.
A courthouse that size, they can't chip in for a sandwich? My goodness, I don't know what's happening down in Fairfax.
Not.
That is very surprising.
I'll poke around on that. Yeah.